Hello, everyone. I'm sure by now we've all heard about the Supreme Court ruling on the Osun state election, the gubernatorial election, and the fact that Beavers has now been confirmed to be the one that can be used to ascertain whether there's overvoting or not overvoting, and that can be the one that can be used to be able to gauge and ascertain the number of people that voted. So Beavers is officially admissible in the court, and any other thing will not be used if it's not Beavers. This is such a difference from the 2015 ruling where the card reader was not admissible in the court. And so this is something, you know, that we have on here. And the second thing also is to see how people are jubilating over the fact that the Supreme Court has ruled in this manner. And it's really quite interesting to see this, and it just speaks to the fact that when people make their choices and their choices are allowed to stand, there's happiness in the land. It's not the one that you see people that are said to win election and then there's so much gloom. It doesn't. It's different from the issue of governance and all of that. That's a whole different issue that also needs to be focused on. But what is most important is that the people's choice should be allowed to be. And as long as democracy, people's choices are being protected in a democracy, and whether it through the system of democracy that was done or through the judiciary, then, you know, it's where we'll begin to have confidence in the system, and also governance, good governance, most hopefully. And either way, no matter how it goes, whether it's a choice that people feel is the right choice or a choice that people feel it's not the right choice, what is most important is that let the will of the people be. Let there be free, fair, credible election, and let the election be seen to be free, fair, and credible. That's all people are asking for. No matter who is it that becomes the eventual winner, let it be what the people chose. If they chose good, good for them. If they chose bad, well, bad for them. And that's what democracy, that's what it should all be about. And for me, it's really gratifying seeing how Osun people are the pictures, videos that are coming out of jubilation, of how happy they are. And I think the governor, Senator Adeleke, should use this and ensure that the people actually win. You know, in Nigeria, again and again and again, you've seen situations whereby people jubilate, people are happy, and then at the end of the day, governance that is given, it ends up not being the people that win. And I hope Senator Adeleke is going to make this, is going to set a standard, you know, set a standard that other governors will also be aspiring to be. Because the essence of power, for me, like I always say to everybody, it's not how much people are praising you while you're in power. It's how much people will praise you 100 years after you're gone for office. For me, that's the standard that I feel like everyone should be setting. If I ever get to government, that's the standard I'm setting. If 100 years from when I serve or be in government, people are not happy with the contribution that I've made, I would have felt that, as far as I'm concerned, that would be a failure. And hopefully Senator Adeleke, Governor Adeleke, uses this opportunity to know that he's there to serve the people and actually serve the people very well. I've never really focused on this government. I don't really know what's going on, but there are a few talks of he's been doing well. Let him do so well. Let him challenge himself every day. Let him remember the words of Jim Brown, where he said, if what you did yesterday is still looking big to you, that means you're not doing enough. So let him keep challenging himself to do bigger things for the people of Osun. Let the people of Osun be the winners of this this judgment that has been put out there. And let's see, democracy, let's continue to test democracy. When they say go to the court, we'll continue to go to the court. We must ensure that the court is where justice is served, not where criminals look to legitimize their crime of stealing the mandate of the people. Thank you.